What's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Listen, New York City got me wearing shades in the sun because it's hurting too much party. But look, I came in, I came out, I'm leaving this town. I have to tell you, this set the tone. This set the tone for the rest of the year. This was amazing. I am exhausted. I'm trying to go into my summer sabbatical, but I just had to share with you guys, like, you have to get in the room with the energy. The energy is there. A lot of you are right now, I feel you fighting hard for this ideal of investing in real estate and being investors and making your money work for you, and you're talking to family members who could care less. Do not give up, because what I'm seeing out here in the marketplace is opportunity for a lot of people. You guys really can make money, but you got to be smart. You got to get in rooms with people who are already talking. You're going to wear yourself out trying to convince your whole family to be on board. And a lot of you are talking to me about ideals that, you know, honestly don't matter. You know, we talk about, and let me just put this out here. I put together the funding course, and I put together the how to create your own investment group course, because a lot of you are trying to do all these unique schemes and like this kind of banking and that kind of banking and life insurance. And listen, there's a million ways to win, choose one. But I love when people put the foundation down. And if you grab the funding course and you put the foundation down, you can fund your projects. You don't have to run around trying to figure out how to do it. Fund your own business, fund your own projects, get it done, right? But part of that is connecting with people, because a lot of people I meet at these events have 20K, 30K. Well, if there's another person there at the event with 15, 20K, y'all get together. Now you guys have a property. You have a multiplex that you want to rent out, you know, because 20% down on some of these multiplexes is nothing to sneeze at. It's like 40K, 50K, 60K. And if you can work together and do that and have the knowledge and the paperwork, know how to set it up, even better. That's why I put together the funding course and the create your own investment group, because so many of you have great ideals. You spend hours looking at properties, looking at things. And I'm like, go have the foundation set up so that you can pull other people in with you and win. So my thing to you, if you go to any more events this year, is to meet 1 or 2 people at least in the room, and y'all go try to have dinner in a week or 2 after the event. And try to say, hey, like, this is what I'm looking at. This is the deal I'm looking at. They may have a deal they're looking at, and then they say, we should work on this together. It's a lot of, I mean, it just is what it is, right? So look, June 24th through 28th, you guys know I'm going to Belize. But the June 29th, I'll be at Charm City Buyers, Baltimore, Mobilize Baltimore meeting. Go to that. Meet me there. Meet the other people in the room. People in these rooms, that these events you see me on Instagram, have money, okay? 9 times out of 10, the people in the room have money, already have a business, are looking to expand their business. And you should be in the room, not because, oh man, great, I'll bring my money together, they'll put their money together, but also the friendship, the camaraderie. It's hard being an investor. It's hard doing something different from a regular 9 to 5. And when people, when you tell people about what you do, like even when I tell people about YouTube, they're like, oh, you don't make that much money, you don't do that. But I get in the room with other people on social media and they're like, yo, my friend, she does it too. My other friend. So it's better to be in a room of energy of yes vibe, like it's possible vibe, than trying to go and convince your family and friends to do something completely brand new and different. It just is. It just is. So with that being said, I think it's important. So next one is July. We'll be in LAX. Be in Los Angeles having a meetup, and then I'm gonna try to do some kind of meetup in Oakland or Sunnyvale or Mountain View, one of the two. Just following where the sales are, I'll put it up there. But then July 13th, I can't give you all the information yet, but I'll be in Chicago, and I'll do an event on July 13th in Chicago. Get your tickets when it's ready. It'll be ready pretty soon. You're gonna love who we have all meeting up there together. All right, so July, we'll try to do Phoenix. End of the month, we'll try to do Phoenix, Arizona. I will have more details as soon as I can, I promise. September, another Mastermind VIP. I don't have exact tickets available yet, but it'll be at the end of the month in September. Mastermind VIP in Atlanta. And then in October, it'll be in Houston. So, Houston and Atlanta, you're next. But I want you guys to really, you know, if you don't grab the funding course or you don't grab the creative investment group, at least get in the room with some of these people so that you're prepared. Because there's so many opportunities. There were so many people I talked to last night. I'm like, hey man, you got 20, 30? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, why don't you talk to another person in here? You guys live in New York. You know these areas. You know you can invest over here. You know you can buy this property together. And also, the thing I want people to focus on is stop trying to invest in expensive areas. I get it. You love New York. You love California. But if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Go pick a property near Baltimore. Go pick a property near Hagerstown, Maryland. Go pick a cheap property in Ohio. Go pick a cheap property somewhere and get a great management team to manage it for you. That's why these investment groups work so well, because it takes the headache off a lot of people's shoulders. Puts the headache on one person's shoulders, at least one or two, but it gives you an opportunity to invest in a group and not stress yourself out. And that's the most important part, not stressing yourself out. But I hope you guys enjoyed some of the Instagram. Aisha was a beast. She's like, I'm not investing anywhere but Philly. So, you know, if that woman owns 150 properties in Philly in the future, I wouldn't be surprised. We had other speakers on there talking about insurance and being real estate agents. I mean, it was great. And then you had, you know, we had a motivational speaker up there, and he did an amazing job. But what I wanted people to hear as he was talking is like, put the focus on that ideal. And, you know, there's a reason I have a 100-day goal journal. You have to put something in front of your face for a solid 90 days. Now, many people watch this channel and you're seeing old videos and new videos and you're saying, man, Ericka, you do so many things. This is not true. When I'm working on one thing, I work on one thing. If it's trucking, I work on trucking, nothing but trucking. Consistently, I let the staff do everything else. If I work on one thing, I do one thing at a time. That one thing is real estate, then I just focus on real estate for that whole 90 days. I really believe in the 12-week year. I'm a bigger believer in it. You know, if I work on my trainer, I work on my trainer. You know, I try to stay hardcore focused for 90 days. Now, you can't always see the changes, but I've seen the changes. With that all being said, you guys, you gotta pay attention and you gotta buy assets. The more, I did an earlier video about Andy Ruiz Jr., just talking about Mexico. But these stories would only be possible in America. And these assets are available here in America for you too. That's why I don't want you to get stuck on California, stuck on New York. Go where it's cheaper, where your money stretches. Because if you're having children in this society and you're not trying to invest and buy property, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, just the cost of living and the cost of, and also just like, you know, even though we talked about it and you guys hated what I said, the 102-year-old woman, that landlord, that area has probably changed so much that it's perfect for his daughter now. And what better gift to give your daughter than a place you've been owning for years that he's probably going to, as soon as the old lady moves out, renovate and paint and put granite countertops in because his daughter's going in there. But it's his to do. And honestly, you're going to hear more stories like that. You're going to hear 10x stories like that 10 more times a day. Why? Because I see it change. I've seen the change in America where if you work and you buy a few properties, your life is completely freaking different from everybody else's. And I get it, it's hard. If you're just a single person, you're like, Ericka, why do I need all these properties and all this money? It's just me. And to me, that's short-sighted. It's really short-sighted because you're like, well, it'll just go away from me if I don't have a wife and kids. It's just so short-sighted. There is really no power in America unless you take it, right? Same thing, Game of Thrones. There is no justice unless you make it, right? And you have to make justice for you and your family. And that's by owning and investing. Even if it isn't real estate, you need to have notes, you need to have gold, you need to have different investments. Because I meet people who are like, well, I'm a millionaire, I have $1 million in stocks. And I'm like, but if the stock market crashes, what happens? That's your only asset class? That's dangerous too. I find that to be highly dangerous. So you see, when you see me on this channel, you go, well, she's got trucks, but yeah, I also have real estate. Because I believe in the balanced table theory. You cannot just have one thing holding the table up. You can't just have a job holding up. You can't have a 401k or a savings account. You have to have multiple legs on the table, but you have to be able to focus, right? So again, a lot of you say, I'm trying to do wholesaling and I do this and I got to pick one thing you can hammer hard for 90 days. If it's you're working your full-time job and then you go off of work and you drive around for 3 hours driving for dollars and putting pictures in the deal machine app, that's great too. That'll solve your problem. So solve it, but you gotta have focus. You gotta be consistent. So anyways, you guys, this is your girl Ericka from the Classy Climb blog. I hope to see you at some of the events going on this year. We try our hardest to market and promote them as hard as possible, but we still get messages every day. I never knew about this, I didn't see this. We'll try our hardest to promote even more, but help us out. Click the link, subscribe, all those good things. Everybody, this is your girl Ericka from the Classy Climb blog. Hope to see you at some of the amazing events happening this year. Later.